My name's Tom Bacon. I'm a registered nurse, and you're watching this little video here on why my products work. I'm going to give you a little short overview of the physiology, and that's what I did. Is I took the clinical picture, the physiology, and designed the product around that. It's like why you have cold feet. Why does this happen? So I did what I could in the design and the materials of this product to point all the arrows in the direction of warm feet. So, as you probably know, I designed socks, these are them, and slippers, these are them, right? Pretty impressive, that's what your feet go in. But I'm really not here to do that. I'm going to show you why these work. Okay? So I'm going to give you a quick overview, a little bit of physiology. It'll be fine, it's not that hard. Okay? Really, it's not. Okay? So, here's what your basic artery looks like. Okay, it's red and it goes like this, right? There it is now. In the interior of that, what you have is you have a thing called smooth muscle. So like a muscle, it's like really like a membrane, but it makes it so that it can either dilate, it can either contract, or it can dilate, right? It can move like this. Use that with a green. Okay? And then what comes off of that, so you got the smooth muscle, you got the wall of the artery, and then you have these things that are called neurons, right? And these things, this is like the nerves of this. And they're out there and they're feeling, if it's hot or cold, or there's an acid, or there's a trauma and it's been cut or whatever, and then they then message to this smooth muscle, either do this or this. So in my design, I got the best materials I could, which is 100% wool, and I use them I think, to their best abilities. So there's no interference with circulation, either coming or going, and also that allows this to dilate. Okay, now here's what a normal one looks like. Here's what a normal artery looks like. Looks like this, and then you got a little bit of green, right? There's that smooth muscle in there. And then if you got someone who's not very happy, their interior, for whatever reason, okay, is compromised. Okay, and this is like plaque. Okay, this is unhappy. It's like rusty pipes, right? And that makes it so this artery is not that flexible, right? It doesn't flex as well. And it makes it smaller. The amount of blood flow is less. So here's what I've done. These nerves are sensitive to quite a few things, but the primary things they're sensitive to is hot and cold. They don't like cold, right? What they do is when it's cold, well, let me just put these down. Okay, hot, cold, acid. They don't like acids. And they don't like trauma, right? That's like a cut or a scrape, okay? This is usually the product of poor blood flow, but in any event. Okay, so, it's cold. Your feet, the outside, it's cold. Your feet, these little neurons go, hey man, it's cold. We don't want to lose any body heat. We're against that. So they tell this smooth muscle, get smaller, contract. So what happens is, it gets smaller. Right? I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. It gets smaller. Okay? Unhappy. I don't know if I can write that on there. Unhappy. Normal. Okay, the reason I didn't write all these at the beginning is it would be too much to absorb at one time. So it kind of gives you a moment to absorb it. Okay, this is unhappy. So, you put on the socks. Right? Or the slippers, or whichever product it is. These little nerves, right, because everything's interfacing, it's all catacombed all through each other, and it says, hey, wait a minute, we're not losing any heat here. I think we can kind of relax a little bit. Are you losing any heat? No, I'm not. Okay, well, let's relax to increase the blood flow. So this tells this relax. This starts getting bigger. Oh, okay. Then a little bit of time goes by, and it goes, you know what? I think we're pretty good here. We're not losing any body heat at all. Let's open up all the way. So Now you get this, nice and big and wide, right? You got the green, okay, the smooth muscles completely relaxed. These are all happy now. All happy, happy, happy. Okay? Now, for people who have neuropathies, neuropathy can be a lot of things, but a piece of it, a big piece of it, is because there's poor blood flow, there's an acid buildup in that area because the cells, remember it all feeds the cells, little veins and arteries all going through there, they feed the cells are creating acids, right? Good stuff going in, the stuff that's coming out, the waste product of cells is acids. Okay? Well, when you increase this diameter, what happens is these acids now move across the membrane, and they leave the body. So the acids are leaving. Oh, so not pouring vinegar into wounds anymore? We're not, like, you got yourself, you take lemon juice, they don't like acids. So that starts leaving. And when that acid leaves, it also pulls water. Water, that's the edema. Oh, it's swollen. You dilate this, right? It pulls the acids, the H2O, the water's attached, out it goes. Out it goes. The other piece is, okay, you can affect that. You affect this, you affect that. The other piece is, don't interfere with blood going to your feet, and don't interfere with it leaving. So don't have any pressure. No pressure. It almost looks like I got elastic. There's no elastic in these. This is knitted this way. See? This is knitted this way. So that works off each other. Same with the slippers, right? There's no point where it interferes with the circulation, going or leaving. So you've got everything's open, coming and going. You've dilated all the arteries because you made the nerves happy. It works. Now, do you understand? Because, oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Make the nerves happy. They dilate that smooth muscle. Okay? The blood flow increases. This gets wider. More acids can move across. The acids grab the water. And it all makes sense, doesn't it? So there it is. I don't need to go on. So I want to thank you for your time. And if you have someone in your life or you have this problem, now you understand why you have it. So you buy these products and it should help you a lot. So we're treating the problem, not the symptom. So thank you again. And God bless America. Bye-bye.